Hey everyone. Loki and I just want to remind you that if you haven't already signed the petition and left a polite comment for the FTC, the links are in the description. Please do that. It is very important. We've also included a link for a video that talks about the general audience exception in COPPA. So, as you're probably aware, YouTube have implemented a system where we can mark our content as either for adults or for kids. But COPPA actually has a general audience exception, so we should be able to mark our content as for a general audience as well as just for adults or for kids. I don't know if that's a change that YouTube are actually going to build into the system, but they need to. Seriously, all of my content is either specifically for adults or would fall under the general audience category. So it's definitely not intended for kids. Some things like, obviously, if Loki's playing with a feather, that might be appealing to kids, but I don't upload any content specifically with kids in mind. I upload content of Loki because the adult audience that I have really likes seeing Loki. Because who wouldn't? Pets are adorable. Even when they're kind of being grumpy and just wanting to be on the radiator and not wanting to play. Still adorable, aren't you, Loki? Yeah. Yeah, so as I was saying, don't drop it. Sometimes he drops things because that's where his favourite spot is. Sometimes he drops things down the side and then I have to move all the furniture to get things out again. So I don't like doing that. Furniture's heavy. I also don't want to move the furniture because it's really nice to have it up against the radiator when it's cold in winter like this. Anyway, I will get back onto the point that I was actually making. If you haven't already signed the petition and if you haven't already left a polite comment for the FTC talking about this, please do so. It's also worth tweeting at YouTube about having that general audience option, because the general audience is in COPPA. COPPA are aware that some content is going to appeal to both adults and teens and possibly younger children. There is a general audience exception. It's just not an option for marking content on YouTube at the moment. We are only given the option of for adults or for kids. So that needs to be addressed. Otherwise, in videos where it's just something like a pet playing with something, if that video is going to get any visibility, it's going to have to be legitimately, obviously targeting adults. And I've seen creators saying that the way they think they can do that is just by basically swearing at the start of all of their videos. And, we don't really want to have to do that if it's a cute animal video. We need that general audience option. So yeah, if you want to be able to keep seeing cute things like cats playing with feathers, it's really important to sign that petition and leave a polite comment. Probably start contacting YouTube, tweet at them. Let them know that we need that option to mark things for a general audience as well as just for adults or kids, because some things are going to be getting mislabeled. There are a lot of things on YouTube that are clearly aimed at a general audience, but without having the ability to mark it as for a general audience, creators are having to pick between adults or kids, and that's just not good enough. Things are not that simple. Especially things like pet videos. You know, Loki's been making these daily vlogs, and sure, I guess kids could watch them, but we did not record them or upload them with kids in mind. As I said, on my channels, I've always aimed for a mature audience. It just so happens that adults like pets. Loki's more popular than me, which is why when I do these kind of talking videos, even if it's like a film review or something, I point the camera at Loki because Loki's more interesting to look at than I am. And, you know, an automated system could possibly see that that's a cat video and decide that it was for kids when really it's not. Like I might be doing a review of some really gory 18 rated horror film. And you know, if an automated system's looking at that because I'm showing you what Loki's doing, because like I say, he's far more interesting to look at than I am, that could accidentally get caught by an automated system and marked as for kids, and that's really not good enough. So yeah, all the links in the description. And he's falling asleep, so I don't think we're going to get any more of him looking at the feather. Oh, did that wake you up? You actually going to catch it for us? It's still really early, Loki. It's not bedtime. Catch the feather? No? Yeah! You got it. Yeah, as I say, all the links are in the description below, so if you could check them out, leave those polite comments, that would be fantastic. And that's everything that I have to say for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Loki and I will see you again tomorrow.